Hello everyone. We are having this event according to the time of University of the People. So good morning from our event to everyone. I thank you everyone for joining us today. This event actually we are having now a stand, to speak about University of the Peoples and higher education. And we intend to encourage a student to acquire their higher education in every possible ways. So first of all, let me share you the kind values of our event. Okay. We do have 4 speakers today, and I will be asking them one by one to address their topics. And then we also have like an open time for all, where everyone is welcome to share their ideas and to ask any question if they have. So, but please remember that when someone is speaking, at that time, we must keep ourselves mute so that he or she can speak, easily. So now it is time for our first speaker, but I think he's missing. So he will join later. So no, I would like to introduce our speaker, our incredible speaker. She is from Syria. Her name is Miss Joanna Anas, and she's a new student at University of the People. So she will be briefly sharing her idea how she's going to get started with University of the People. Now it's up to you. Now it's open to you, Miss Joanna Anas. Thank you. Please.
Hi, yes, thank you. Hi all, I am Joanna Anas from Syria. You all know Syria, I think, because we are in the war before 11 years till now. Kindly, I want to, it was my dream to start studying business. For that, I asked my friends about the way to start to study this major. Most of them give me an advice to start studying business administration with University of the People, because it's online university. You can study when you want, the time that you are free. And the University of People have a scholarship for the people who cannot pay for studying. As I mentioned, I got information from my co-workers to be, and they were being all students of the University of People. I entered the main page of University of People, then registered my major, business administration associate. And because in my country we suffer from a war and we cannot pay a cash, we didn't have a credit card here. I registered for the scholarship, and the University of People give me the opportunity to start my dream to be a business woman in the future. I am very happy to join the University of People. I am very much wanted to study the business administration, and as I said, the university achieved my dream at the lowest cost and from home without traveling to any country. On my small desk, on my small room, and at home, I can study what I need. Now I encourage all my colleagues, all my friends in home, in work to achieve what they want, to study what they want, to improve their careers, and to be one of the students at the University of the People. Thank you all.
Wow, that was so nice. You look
Thank you very
great.
much. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for all your valuable knowledge and experience. Now it is time for our brother from Myanmar. He's a student ambassador, and his name is Ong Khan Koo. And he will be shortly sharing his idea and knowledge about what is University of the People. So now it is to you, brother. Thank you. Please.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, my name is Ong Khan Koo, and first of all, I want to thank to the host that invited me for this amazing opportunity to talk about University of People. By the way, can you hear me? Because I'm using headphones. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, right? Okay. So yeah, I'm studying computer science for my associate degree at the University of People. Thank you. Yeah, I was just worried because today the electricity is cut off, and that's why I was just worried about that. Either if you hear me or not. So yeah, good. Get to the point. My name is Ong Khan Koo, and I'm currently studying computer science at University of People. Today I'm going to share what is the University of People and how the university is structured. In case I make a presentation using PowerPoint, but it is unfortunate because I didn't make a backup plan. Be sure about that. So I will share screen just for a few minutes. Can I share screen? Hi, can I share screen? Okay, I'm sharing this. Can you hear me? Can you see the screen there? Can you see the yeah, I'm just make a PowerPoint presentation to provide what is the University of People. So yeah, I will just give you some take and straight about how the university is formed, and yeah, so let's get to the point. So first of all, back to the history. It's just as we know, it's the online university, right? We are studying online, and the founder is an educational entrepreneur called Sherry Buffy, and it all started in January 2009. It was long ago. It's not just a fresh university. It's been in 2009, and it's been like in the history, like in February 2012, it was Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, which is really renowned foundation for the education, and it was just branded for the work. It's really prominent idea that to start that kind of online education, which is accessible for everyone, regardless of the regional boundary. Because of this opportunity, we can study from everywhere as long as we can access the internet. Yeah, as it mentioned, it's a non-profit tuition fee university, which means that you need to pay sort of amount if you can pay for that. If you cannot, it is totally accessible because there are a lot of scholarship opportunities that you can find for fee waiver. For example, you can waive your fees to get admitted. For the admission process, you can waive your fee. You just need to apply for the scholarship. If you can pay for the fees, or if you are not able to pay totally, about it will be cost around. I will talk about it later. First of all, I would think about that is a non-profit organization, which means that everything is built on the online. So it just needs internet connection in order to study. I think which is a really incredible opportunity, because today we all have sort of accessible internet in everywhere. right? So it is a great opportunity for everyone who want to pursue their higher education. Um, yeah, so it all started in 2009, and in 2014, the university was accredited. So because most people are asking that if the University of People is accredited or not, the answer is totally accredited by the Distance Education Accreditation Commission, which is a renowned organization. They define which organization is accredited or not. They are working with experts from every field. So it was totally accredited from the Distance Education Accrediting Commission, which is based in the US. And also in 2015, they provide MBA, which is really popular degree for the business. It's just not for business students, but all for everyone who are totally interested in business environment and want to pursue their higher education in business related for the degree. So it can provide MBA as well. In 2017, it was just Soon-Inner, and there was a university called Edinburgh, which is based in the UK. It's partnered now with the University of People, which is amazing because there are sort of students are studying there as well. If they get a, if they are sort of like accredited credit from the University of People, they can apply this university because it is totally partnered with the University of Edinburgh. Also, it was announced in the World Economic Forum, which is World Economic Forum, which is renowned forum, which provide to share information about what's to renowned entrepreneurs, which are being started really amazing idea on Earth for the better future. So if the founder had the University of People has been in the World Economic Forum, which is amazing forum in 2019. Because of that, because of this reserve, the Arabic language has been used in the University of People. You don't need to take, you don't need to you don't need to take a test. I mean, you don't need to take English test to study at the University of People if you are living in the Arabic country. It has been mentioned in the official website. So I think this is one of the amazing things happened in the 2019. And it has been launched in 2020 about in the, as I have mentioned, yes, someone is raising their hand.
Yeah. So actually I had a questions about the payment of university. So actually I was applied for the university as a scholarship, but now they sent me an email and they wrote that I should pay my $60. Yeah, I think, yeah, $60. So actually I was applied for the scholarship. It's not me to pay any money. So now they want me to pay money. I don't know exactly about that. So can you tell me more information about that? Sorry.
That's okay. That's fine. Thanks for bringing up this question. I think everyone is wondering this kind of question as well. So your question is about applying for the fee waiver, right? For the University of People, or just you are specifically talking about the University of Edinburgh? What university are you talking about? Hi.
About UPeople University.
UPeople. All right. Yeah. Okay. University of People, and there was a section, there was a admission process. They asked for the $60 for the admission fee, and you have applied for the fee waiver, right? That they didn't allow for that. So it might be the reason is that they are limited. You know, it has been because of the pandemic and everything happening in the world. There's a lot of students being asking about the provision of the fee waiver, and because of the limited amount that University of People can provide, there may be some kind occasional event that you cannot be they cannot provide waiving the fee for admission process. But I don't disregard of your ambitious, because that, you know, it's just $60 is really significant for some people, and some people $60 is really significant in their daily life basis. So I think if they not provide the fee waiver, you can just email to their advisor, and they would just wait for the moment of what they would talk about. They will be mentioned. For example, if you respond, if you ask about how can I ask for the fee waiver next time again or something like that, they will take care of everything. I mean, the advisor are really incredibly friendly, and you should ask for that. You should ask to the advisor, and they do it first, and they will be sending your email back to the client, and then they will be telling you that you can apply next time, or you can need to just sort of foundation courses. Because
Okay.
that, yeah.
Thank you so much.
My answer is that just email to your advisor. They will take care of everything. If they just say that they cannot provide fee waiver, I think this is a suggestion for you that you need to revise your essay about asking for the fee waiver, because the context is really important when you are asking about scholarship as well as fee waiving. So yeah, do it first. To email your advisor, and then just revise your essay as well.
Okay, sure.
Does it make
Thank you.
sense?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, someone is raising his hand. So yeah.
Okay.
Start with, yeah. Sorry for that. It can be a long time. I was just talking about that. It's okay if I answer the question, or I can move to my slide.
Yes, yes.
I can jump on the point. Okay. So yeah, basically there are, like I have mentioned, the University of People is totally accredited, as well as there was the University of Edinburgh, which is partnered with the University of People, which is a major opportunity for whoever study at the University of People. They can apply to all the universities which have been partnered with. For example, in this case, the University of Edinburgh. I've just not mentioned about the University of Edinburgh. There's tons of universities which have been partnered with the University of People. Some people came across to the kind of Ivy League university, for example, UC Berkeley. Some people are studying there, and you might have been seeing a lot of video on the YouTube channel, which have been mentioned that some people got into the New York University. I think this is totally legit. People are there. There's a lot of people who will be applying to another university to examine their educational knowledge and education to apply in their real life. So yeah. Okay, I will move on to next slide. All right. As I mentioned, I will talking to Katie about how the University of People is true. The university is based in the California, which is one of the states of the United States. It's true, right? So the University of People is national accredited university. So we have been mentioned that is because the University of People is physically based in the California. So it has been mentioned that. And you might have wondered what kind of courses you can attend in the University of People. The University of People, you can attend business administration classes, where you can either pursue associate degrees or bachelor degrees and BA degrees that I have mentioned earlier. Also business certificate. There's a lot of courses you can attend if you are admitted to the University of People. Also, there will be computer science courses. Also, there will be health science courses. And also, there is a great tool that there is an education degree, which you can study for associate degrees and bachelor degree. That's all, I mean, master degrees. I will be start sharing here, and I will just give it some quick about. Do you have any questions so far regarding what I have mentioned earlier? If you have question about that I have mentioned earlier about the causes and about the university people, you can ask now just for a few minutes.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, so actually you can tell us about the protector. So I don't know. So they read us, so we should have a protector of when we have exam. So now what should we do? There was
First of all, I'm not I'm not the advisor of the University of People, but as from what I understand, all right, from what I understand, you is will be monitoring where you are taking the exam. For this case, it will be doing your the last week of the term. For example, every term is just comprise 8 weeks and 9 weeks. Sorry for that. It's comprised 9 weeks. So it will be your exam will be on 9 weeks, right? So before the 9 week, there will be a specific explanation on the 8 weeks of your term. So if you have any question regarding the profile or any exam material, you can ask to your advisor. The reason I'm saying is that because I'm not the advisor of the University of People, I'm just a student. Also, I'm just the friend about the University of People. I don't know exactly about the exam, but from what I understand, there will be the specific information will be delivering you on the 8th week of the your town. So if you are just doing the 6th week, I guess so. If you are the 6th week, there will be the further information on the 8th week of your town. So just head out your the information and the email from your advisor. So if you are really craving to know about that, you can ask email to your advisor, and they will be really willing to answer every question you might wonder. Does it make sense? My suggestion is to ask your advisor. All right. If you don't know about the advisor, there is an email called. You can look for at the University of People website. There is to the list that you can contact.
Okay, Aku,
Right.
Thank you so much for all your wonderful presentations. And now I can see here some hands and also some questions in the comment box. So we are supposed to, give a chance to those who raise hands, and we will also answer the questions. But I think now it will be better if we go to move forward, and then we will do it at the end of session, where the session will be open for all. So thank you so much for your wonderful and amazing presentation, dear brother. Now it is time for our incredible guest from AUW. Her name is Lucky. She is a student and activist. So she will be briefly sharing her point of view about why education is important for youth. So now it's over to you, Lucky.
Can you hear me all well?
Thank you.
Yes, we can hear you.
So, Assalamu alaikum, first of all, to all of you, good evening, good morning, wherever you are at the moment. So, I'm just turning off my camera because I'm not in a comfortable place. So, my name is Lucky. I'm a Rohingya refugee living in the Cox's Bazar camp. And I'm a student of AUW studying in second semester. So, I mostly work with the UN and government for the women rights in Cox's Bazar. So today I'm going to share some of my experience being a student for quite a long time. Have we ever asked ourselves these basic questions? What is education? Why is education important? And what is the meaning of education? Is it a basic right for everyone? So these questions still make sense and are not precise. However, still many people get confused with the question that why is education important for women? Well, this is a very nice question and easy to ask from people. So I would like to say education makes us capable of learning new skills and being able to communicate with each other. So education is the basic right of everyone, and while providing education facilities, we should not discriminate among gender or sex. Unfortunately, this discrimination still happens in my community and parts of the world. And therefore, it is a need to make people understand that women also deserve to be educated, and it is their basic right too, just like a man. Education is not a crime, and all of us are aware of that. If all of us were educated, we would not have to come here to Bangladesh today. So, as I said, education is not only for men and it's not only for women. So it is a basic right for everyone, and we all have right to education. So the importance of education is help us to know the rights of people, and it helps us to decide what is right or wrong. So I would suggest those who are listening to me today not to lock your girls at home and to allow them to access and to be whoever they wanted to. So we are told actually for a very quite long time that only women, only men can be teacher, only men can be lawyer or advocate or whatever they wanted to be, but women are blocked from our rights. So those who are listening to me today, I would like to request you to allow your daughter, your sister, your wife, whoever is around you at your home, just to get access to education. Because there's not a sentence in any book that says only men have right to education. We women also have right to be doctor, to be teacher, to be lawyer, to be who we wanted to. So it is very important for a women to be educated, because we are the one who is going to taking care of the children, who is going to run the family, and who is making a life of child. So it's very important for every one of us to study and to get to know that we all have the right. Thank you, and you can ask any question you want in the chat box, or you can raise your hand as well.
Okay, thank you so much, Lucky. Actually, all the questions we will be answering later. Now we have another speaker left remaining. So now it is time for her. So her name is Sunam Lamu, and she is from Bhutan, and she will be shortly explaining us why University of the People is like a good choice for the student. So now it is over to you, please. Is she not with us? Let me check. Oh. No. Okay. Okay, I think she left, maybe any reason. So I think now it is time for all of us. Now I can see here are 3 hands. First of all, I would like to give time to Usama Malik. Please unmute yourself and please let us know what's your concern. Thank you.
Hello guys, hello everyone. I'm really glad to be here and to talk with you guys all. So I just joined and I don't know what the question is all about. So can you please tell me?
Yeah. Is there anyone who want to respond to the concerns of Usman Malik? Please.
Can I go ahead?
Yes.
So actually, to be brief, we was talking about the people of university, and we was talking about the right of girls, and we talk about the education. So it is not possible at the end of the conversation to explain again and to go over all the slides. So to be brief, maybe you have heard about the People of University, or maybe you are a student of People of University, and we talk about the subject of People of University and the scholarship that is offering to everyone in the world. And we talk about the IUW, and we talk about the right of women, that we all are equal to get access to education. So this was our topic, and we had a last speaker to share some experience, but unfortunately she or he left. Maybe he or she has a connection problem. So first of all, we would like to give the chance to other participants to ask question if they have, then you can get to know what we are talking about.
Thank you so much for your good response. Now, I would like to give a time to Joshu Aliu. So please unmute yourself. Now you can share your ideas or if you have any questions. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Good morning. I guess everybody can hear me, right? I want to ask a question. I want to ask a question about the program. I want to ask a question about the certificate, how the certificate after completing the program in the University of People. Would there be a physical certificate sent to everyone, or are we just going to have maybe a digital certificate? I don't know. So that's what I want to ask. And although I'm starting health science degree, bachelor degree at the University of People, so and I have the plans of continuing after finishing my health science degree, bachelor of science. I have the plan of continuing to probably masters, then probably postgraduate. So I want to ask, like the degree that we are going to get from the University of People, like the certificate, can we use it to apply to normal school, probably like general school, or is only meant to continue at the University of People? That's what I want to ask. Thank you.
It's a good question. So is there anyone who want to respond, or I will be responding him? So is there anyone want to like help him understand? Okay, brother. Okay.
So basically, you are asking that you want to extend your education in another university, right? So first of all, I want to suggest to reach out to the university that you desire to apply for the admission. For example, in the case of University of People is accredited by the United States. Also, is it accredited distance learning, which means by that, if you are applying to the university in California, or every university in California, you can you should email to any admission process in advance before starting your admission process, because there are, as we know, the University of People accredited in the United States, but it just in state, which means that because the University of People is based in California, which means the University of People accredited in United States in general. But if you're talking about Pacific University, you should email to your desired university before starting your admission fee in advance. I think it will help to cut off the unnecessary kind of effort. I think it's better to do that before starting a new the admission process. Does it make sense?
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah. Also,
thank you so much.
Can I add
go ahead, brother.
Information? Yeah. You should ask to your advisor before starting your the admission process, because the advisor will be advising you which university you should look for or something you need. If you are currently studying at the University of People, it would be really helpful to you to ask with your advisor and make connection with the people. For example, if you are using the LinkedIn, I fully suggest to use LinkedIn. If you use the LinkedIn, there will be a bunch of people who have different organizations who are the alumni. I mean, the alumni network is really huge in the University of People. As you can see, there's few member or student are studying in the University of People, and it had been started in 2012, which means it had been a long time. And there have been a lot of alumni each year. So you can look up to anyone who has been studying in the, for example, if you want to study at the California State University, you can look to the people who have been studying at the University of People, and he have a degree or some sort of similar degree from the University of People. So yeah, my suggestion is to network with the people who have been alumni of the University of People. Yeah.
Thank you very much. I appreciate.
Okay, now I can see another two hands. So first of all, I would like to give thanks to Okusulubu. Please unmute yourself and you can, share your concerns here. Thank you.
Okay. So my question is this, like concerning the certificate the Aliyu has. So what I would like to ask, if the certificate in question can be used to work, or it is being restricted to some extent, like is it only applicable to like UK, or you can use it to work anywhere with an online certificate?
Okay. Is there anyone who want to respond? No. Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't get the question because of the unstable connection in my region. So can you rephrase the question again? I might answer the question.
Okay, brother. So can you please repeat your concern again?
The question. So what I'm trying to say is like the certificate in question, like is it restricted towards the online certificates? Like can we use it to work in UK? But can we use it to work what is being restricted towards some extent? Like what are those like because I can say it's not all like always just certificates. Like can we use it to work everywhere, or it is being restricted towards some extent?
Excuse me, can you write down your question in the chat box so that we can answer you, because we did not hear you well?
Yes, you are not audible to us properly.
Okay, maybe it's a network problem. So I would suggest to write down your answer in our comment box so that someone will respond to you. Now I saw another hand, but I think Yasin Arfat. I saw a hand from Yasin Arfat, so you can feel free to share your concern.
So I wonder if you can explain me what I wanted to ask.
Sorry,
Can you hear me, please?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. So please, what was your concern?
Oh, I wonder if you can explain me what I wanted to ask from you.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's mean.
I want to know is that will we get a certificate and the clothes which people get after getting graduation?
Oh yes. Is there anyone who want to respond the questions of Yasin Arfat? Anyone? Okay, cool. Basically, the University of the Peoples, provide the certificate or the issue their certificate both online and offline. Once you graduated from University of the Peoples, they will send your certificate to your address. So it's really amazing. Also, you can order your certificate online. You can take, or there is another process also University of the People use, that is, for example, now you start the journey at University of the People, but after 1 or 2 years you want to transfer to another university. At that time you can ask the University of the People to to email for you to the university you are trying to get admission. So the university of the people will do it for you. They will send all your results, all your grades, and all your times with University of the People. So it's really cool, I think.
Thanks for your explanation.
Okay, so if we do not have any other more concerns, like if the participant doesn't have any other more concern, then I think we can end the meeting here because now it is already 48 minutes. So if
I can
any of
see
you have any
another
other
question.
concern, yeah,
I can
okay,
see
okay,
another
please.
question in the chat box.
Okay.
I think he's asking about the certificate, if he can use the certificate for his work in any country.
What I'm trying to say is that can your people certificate be used to work? Okay, in response to this question, okay, is there anyone to explain? Okay, I'll do. Otherwise, all the questions are responded by our student ambassador from Myanmar. No one else is. Okay. Basically, University of the People is an American accredited institution. So all their certificate will be accredited. So the company you want to work accept, if the company you want to work accept the accreditations of America, and then definitely they will accept the certificates of University of the People. So it is effect of accepting accreditations of America, not University of the People, because University of the People is, recognized by the accreditations of America. I hope this response will be helpful, or I think my brother from Myanmar will also want to add something. Okay, please go ahead, brother.
It's totally true. I appreciate that you have covered everything, but I want to add one more information that I want to suggest to you LinkedIn if you are specifically talking about the business kind of employment opportunity, because LinkedIn is a good tool to explore about your career opportunity as well, because there might be organizations, they are accepting the degree from the University of People, but some might not. So in case, if you are wondering who else from the University of People are working there, you can ask directly to whoever they are working at. For example, if I graduate from the University of People and working at Tesla or maybe somewhere else, if you or some of you are wondering if you can apply for that kind of industry with a degree from the University of People, you can email me or you can directly send direct message to me and ask about how the university, how the Tesla will be setting the employees who have been graduated from the University of People. It's just for an example that whoever working at the sort of industry, you can email them or you can direct message to them to ask if the University of People is accessible in the this sort of business environment. But from what I understand is that mostly this kind of industry doesn't look about the education and performance, but they are more willing to look of your performance on your what you are skillful at, what you are good at. For example, if you are good at mechanics or something, you can apply there without the degree, I guess so. But if you're specifically talking about with the degree of the University of People, beforehand applying to this kind of job, you need to network with the people who have been working there to ask them directly if the university, if the alumni from the University People are working there or not. It would be really helpful, not only helpful to your employment opportunity, but also will be enhance your understanding of how the University People is being partnered with the other organization as well. It might be really helpful to you. I hope my answer will be really helpful to you as well. Thanks for that.
Okay, thank you so much. Now I can see two more hands. One is Saidul Amin, another one is Arins. So we will go first, and I think Arins. So I would like to give time to Arins. So please unmute yourself and share your concerns. Thank you.
Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Anyone hear me?
I can hear it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I want to ask, is it true that our program advisor is meant to register calls for us if we are starting as a fresher?
What was the,
Should I repeat myself?
what was the question?
I say that is it true that our program advisor is meant to register courses for us as when you are starting for the first time, when you enroll new to school? Does it mean that the program advisor is going to register course for us? Because I want to register for course. I was told that it's being slow. You get it?
Okay. I'm still not clear with the question, so I don't know if anyone got. So maybe I would suggest to write down to our chat box, and maybe we can respond better.
So the question is not clear to any of us. Can you write down your question in the chat box, and we can answer?
Okay, now. Yeah, now I would like to ask Saidul Amin. He's raised hand since for a long time. So please, brother, unmute yourself so you can ask.
Okay, assalamu alaikum. I am very happy to join Shaz, the talking Zoom meeting. So I had both, especially I read thanks the AUW, Asian University for Women, which is very systematically they are giving the opportunity for the women education everywhere around the world, especially who are the really miserable. I mean, who are suffering poverty, especially the refugee. They are focusing. This is brilliant. So on the other hand, the University of the people who are currently responsible, I would like to suggest, please, you maybe give the future action plan. I mean, the people should be aware more and more regarding the people of the university. I know here is also many people doesn't know about the people of university right for their education online or the I mean to the distance or daily they attend the university, something like that. So anyhow, I will be very happy to have such kind of meeting. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for your concern. Yeah, basically this webinar is organized mostly by the students from University of the People. We invited one from AUW, as she's also willing to speak, and she's better qualified to speak like regarding education, especially in Bangladesh. So you are also from Bangladesh. Yes, I also had the same concern. Like, so University of the People doesn't have like this discrimination. Like, Asian University for Women is only for women, but University of the People is for both. So as we are having right now in University of the Peoples, I encouraged everyone to join University of the Peoples. I think you can also join, and also you can also encourage others. My mission is like making education revolutions everywhere in the world. So I better suggest to encourage everyone, so that everyone will can get the advantage, and the world can have a better place for everyone to survive. Thank you very much.
Okay.
So I think we are end of the meeting already. So here we can see another question. He's asking if it is true that the program advisor will be the one to register for the course in the first term. I would ask Saidullah to answer the question.
All right, I will take care of this question. Can I take care of, can I answer this question?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So,
Okay, brother. Okay, I was checking them questions. Yes, I think regarding to the question, there is yes, the instructor fixed. That is true. Yeah, we already have answered in the chat box as well. So I think we can end the meeting. Yeah. Is there anyone have any other concern? I think now it is already 1 hour. Our time was also for 1 hour. Now I can read here another message. No, I have not answered. I mean, another instructor grading. What the other instructor failed to grade correctly. Another instructor grading. What the other instructor failed to grade correctly. Yes. The question is really good question. So, as we all know, in every course, like the student will have only one instructor for one course. So we do not have 2 instructors for one course in one term. That means all our assignments will be grading by the instructor and our own teams, own friends. So, but if you think like you have been graded unfairly by your own instructor, then I think you can, you know, complain it to your program advisor, or you can also send an email to the student service. And there are lots of also pathway. You can go to the university dean team, etc. But I am sure like no any instructor will, you know, grade unfairly, because they are also well trained there, and they also have lots of code of conduct they need to follow. But by chance, if anyone doing like that, then maybe, you know, you can do that, I think. Just like in the physical university, if a lecturer did not grade accordingly, can they allow it to be graded by another? In University of the People, university people of the people is not like a physical class, like not like in traditional class. The University of the People's students say the traditional class and online class. So, but they are very much similar. The class are very much similar, but say if a lecturer didn't grade accordingly, in University of the People, you need to have some solid reason. You have some proper reason to show that you need to be regraded. You need to be regraded. Because it is very much difficult to trust a student or to trust anyone online, because we are just seeing what you are showing. That means the instructors are also seeing what we are showing to them. That means they definitely need proofs, or they definitely need to understand if you are saying the truth. So you need solid reason. Yes, they understand. They listen to instructor rather than the students, because you know they are very, you know, together. Yes. You know, they're working. What about trusting an instructor? Is it easy? Yes. it is easy, because when you do trust to your father, then what will be your future? Like your father never, when you go to a bad way, your father will be always, when you to become a good person and a strong person in your life. The same way, we all the students must see our instructors as our fathers or as our take carer. So far, I think like no any instructor will see their students in bad eyes. But I'm not sure. I still didn't face face anything like this. So if any of you experience like this situation, maybe you may have a better idea for it. So I'm not sure.
Can I talk about the trust in instructor?
Yeah.
So, for example, every instructor have some rules and procedure that need to be followed by them. So they are also ordered to help a student, and they are there always to help any student in case if they need. So grading assignment, grading the essay or whatever you have done and submitted to your instructor is not a thing that you can blame your instructor. If you have any issue with the trust in your instructor, anytime you are feel free to talk to your advisor, because your advisor is always there to help you and to advise you to whom you need to talk to in the future. So it's not about trusting a student or an instructor, it's about your grade. It's about how you are learning or how you are listening to your instructor, because every instructor is not for only one student, but also for all the students that in the classroom. So instructor is not only for one person, and the university is actually, every university is a diverse university, so it doesn't matter whether Muslim teacher or Christian teacher or any other religion. So they always help the student, and there's no discrimination between student and teacher.
Okay, thank you. I hope this will be somewhat helpful for our brother. But yes, it's true. But we can see our children like instructors. But all the children must trust their parents, so I think. So the same way the student also must trust to their instructor. If we are not trusting to our instructor, then it doesn't mean we are, we will have some good experience from that university. If we do not trust to the instructor, then we better, quit from that university. Just my suggestion, just my idea.
So one more thing is, if your advisor is not responding to your email, or if your advisor is not available for you to meet whenever you need, then also feel free to talk to your program director. You may have a director for each semester, I guess.
Now I saw another message here about the proctor, and someone I think already respond, but let me say a little bit briefly. The proctor is something like during the exam they will monitor us, like in traditional class. So we can choose. We do have two options to choose proctor. One is offline and another one is online. When we choose online proctor, at that time we are choosing the proctor use service, where we need to pay their service fees, and we also need a good internet connection during the exam, because they will be monitoring us online. But when we choose offline proctor, at that time we are choosing someone like who can speak English, who have a little bit reputations, or have reputations in your place, and who is like you are not relatives, not your friend, who is not in your favor, and you can give him any rewards for being your proctor. So what you need to do is just take his like details, email and names. You can submit it to your student portal, and shortly he or she will receive an email from the University of the People. Then he or she need to accept that. After that he or she may be verified by the University of the People, and then you only need a proctor just because you will be you will need to put a password during your exam period. So without that code you will not submit your exam. So but the code will be only receiving by your proctor, not by you. So you just need the code from your proctor. So that's it about Proctor. So if you have any other more questions about Proctor, you are always welcome. Now I can see another hand from Oksulubu Tau. Brother, please unmute yourself. We are about to end our meeting, so please, we will be just briefly, responding to you, please.
So can you hear me? Okay. So can you hear me? No, let me.
Sorry, we are not hearing you well. Maybe network problems or something else. I also suggest you to, to write down your concern to our chat box. So we are, ending the meeting soon.
So Saidullah, here is another question. When is the next meeting? Can it be done by advisor and instructor and even the official from the university? You can answer.
Yeah, regarding this question, yeah, we can try to do that, but I'm not sure they will be agree or not. But next time I will definitely try to take participations of instructor or advisor from University of the People. I will definitely try that, but I'm not sure if they will agree or not. So far, I think the University of the People sometimes also organize their own webinar by their own officials, like instructor and advisor, like that. So anyways, I will be trying to invite them for our next event. I will try for another event, and I hope everyone enjoyed today's event. I think we need to end the event because now it's already more than expected time. So our brother shared his WhatsApp number. He's a student ambassador. The same way I'm also a student ambassador. So you can always communicate with us in need of any helps. So you can just note his number. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining. We're ending the meeting. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So let's enjoy our day. Thank you.
Goodbye.